Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. We're going to talk more football. As usual, I'm your host, Selassie Fiawoyi. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Ayew brothers. Yes, Jordan and Dede Ayew. Swansea City are set to offload them. Yes, their current wage bill is too much, and Swansea City are looking to offload Jordan and Dede Ayew. I'm also going to give you the fixtures for the Black Stars, where they'll be playing, the times and the dates, so you can mark them in your calendar. We are also going to hear from Coach KWESI APPIAH and Nigeria coach Raw, who will be playing a friendly. He says Ghana is one of the teams to look out for. KWESI APPIAH says he has 98% of his squad ready, just a few 1-2s there he has to take care of, but he has 98% of the squad going to Afcon 2019 in his mind. He knows them already. The Black Stars are set to pitch camp in Abu Dhabi, and a 4-member delegation has been set there to look at the facilities and the resources over there. That's what I'll be bringing you today. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to this channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. I'll start off with Jordan Ayew and Dede Ayew. Yes, the two Ayew brothers, as we all know, are on loan at Crystal Palace. That's with Jordan Ayew, and at Fenerbahce in Turkey. That's with Dede Ayew. Now Swansea City loaned them out to these clubs, and it looks like their wage bill is becoming too much for the club to handle, and it seems they want to sell them off. So it likely both players will stay at their respective clubs that they are on loan on right now, and it's quite interesting that that's where they'll be staying. I think both players would like that. So the story says here, Swansea City are reportedly ready to offload Jordan and Andre Ayew to cut their wage bill after being relegated to the Sky Bet Championship. Now, Andre Ayew, who is currently on loan at Fenerbahce, returned to the Liberty Stadium last season on a club record £20 million fee, but could not exert the impact of the Swans had hoped for in their survival battle. His current contract with the club ends in 2021. Now, Fenerbahce are keen on making his stay at the club permanent, but will face stiff competition for clubs in China and the Middle East who are reportedly interested in the attacker. Jordan, who joined Crystal Palace on loan last summer, scored 11 goals for Swansea after a fruitful 2017-2018 campaign on a personal level in the Premier League. Now, he was voted Swansea's Player of the Season, but his personal strides could, however, not keep the Welsh club afloat. His contract with Swansea expires next summer, with the Eagles reportedly preparing a £4 million bid to sign him permanently in the summer. So that is it with Jordan Ayew and Dede Ayew. It seems they are out of Swansea City forever. It's no longer going to be a loan place at their various clubs. They will now have permanent contracts at Fenerbahce and Crystal Palace for both brothers. Let me know what you think about this in the comments box. Is it a good move for them? Are they better off away from Swansea, and is Fenerbahce and Crystal Palace the best place for both brothers? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments box. Let me on to my next story. It's about Black Stars Afcon 2019's schedule. Yes, the Black Stars, as we all know, were drawn in Group F alongside Benin, Cameroon and Guinea-Bissau. Now they'll be camping in Ismaila. That's where Group F members will be camping, and they'll be playing their games at the Ismaila Stadium. The story says here, Ghana's quest to end a 37-year hiatus in the African Cup of Nations in 2019 edition will begin with Benin on Tuesday, June 25th at 8 p.m. GMT. That's local time here in Ghana. This was revealed after the tournament's draw was held in Cairo, Egypt last Friday. With the tournament's new 24th team structure, Ghana's group has the second and third most successful sides in the tournament history, behind Egypt, the pre-host. The Black Stars, who are 4-time winners, have been pit against Cameroon, who won their 5th continental crown last time and were originally set to host the competition, as well as Benin and Guinea-Bissau in Group F. Now the Black Stars would base in Ismailia for their Group F fixtures. The team would play their second match in the tournament on Saturday, June 29th at 5 p.m. GMT with Cameroon, and play Guinea-Bissau in their last group fixture on Tuesday, 2nd July at 4 p.m. GMT. Now, the 2019 African Cup of Nations promises some mouth-watering clashes when it kicks off in Egypt this year. Now, the action would kick off on June 21st with the finals scheduled to be played in on July 19th. Now, the tournament will be played at 6 match venues across Egypt, with 3 in Cairo and each one in Alexandria, Ismailia and Suez. Now, here is a full schedule of Ghana's fixtures. Now, let me go over it again. The Black Stars will play Benin first at the Ismailia Stadium on June 25th. June 25th will be the Ghana's first game. It will be at 8 p.m. local time, 10 p.m. the time in Egypt. That will be the time in Egypt. It's 2-hour difference between Egypt and Ghana. Now, their next game will be on 29th June. That's at 5 p.m. Ghana time, and it's to be at the Ismailia Stadium. And the last game will be on July 2nd against Guinea-Bissau at the Suez Stadium. So the Black Stars fixtures, you have them now. Mark them in your calendar not to miss a beat from this channel. We'll be bringing you everything, the build up to the games, and also who we think will make it through to the final, our permutations, our predictions, and so much more coming up on this channel. So, but that's the dates for the Black Stars 3 group fixtures. After this, they'll head to the round of 16 if they qualify, and on to the quarter-final, semi-final, and hopefully to the final, and lift the crown for Ghana to end our 37-year trophy drought. So that's it for the Black Stars. We'll listen to Coach KWESI APPIAH, who says he has 98% of his squad ready for the Afcon 2019. We'll also have a listen to Nigerian head coach Kenneth Ra, who Ghana will be playing in a friendly before the Afcon 2019. He says Ghana is one of the teams to look at heading into Afcon 2019. Let's have a listen to both coaches. First, we'll start off with KWESI APPIAH.
No, automatically, I have issues about 98%. But I see along the line, we keep monitoring the players because there might be injuries and sicknesses along the line. So all what we're praying for is make sure that our players are all fully fit with no injuries. So as I speak, Harrison last week had a broken jaw, so we're hoping that he recovers, including some few other players that I know they've had issues with small injuries, but I'm hoping by 2 or 3 weeks time, those who are sick, I'm hoping to see them back so that at least they can play some games in their various clubs, to be assessed properly.
Yeah, Ghana also, of course, Ghana is also one of the favorites. I hope that we can play this friendly in Asaba against Ghana. And in the history of the Afcon, Ghana was all the time very strong. Will be the same, a good technical team, and I think they will qualify also for the second round. And I hope we can invite them.
For the first time 24-team tournament, what do you make of it?
Yeah, this is a good thing. We have to open the football, This is a trend now everywhere. In the World Cup, I think European Championship also. We have to open our football, and it's good to see new countries with this enthusiasm and with this elan they can bring in the African Cup of Nations.
So that was Coach KWESI APPIAH and Kenneth Ra speaking. It's going to be an interesting Afcon 2019. I am stoked, I am excited, I am ready for it, I'm pumped up. I can't wait for June 21st when the first ball is kicked in Egypt. But I told you earlier on that the Black Stars have decided to base camp in Abu Dhabi. A 4-member delegation has arrived in Abu Dhabi to check the camping place as they look forward for the African Cup of Nations. The team led by Dr. Kofi Amwa, President of the Ghana Football Normalization Committee, Dr. Kofi Kodria, Chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee, James KWESI APPIAH, the Black Stars coach, and Acting General Secretary Alex Asante are currently having inspection in Abu Dhabi for the Stars as of their lodging and their facilities ahead of the tournament. Now, Ghana has been placed in Group F with Cameroon, Benin, and Guinea-Bissau. The team, however, have been placed in Ismailia for all the group matches in Ismailia Stadium. Now, Ghana's team is expected to return to the country on Thursday after the inspection. The Black Stars will kick off against Benin on June 25th before June 29th playing Cameroon, and then finishing up on July 2nd with Guinea-Bissau. So that's the Black Stars. The former member team has already been to Abu Dhabi inspecting facilities. They feel Abu Dhabi has the same weather conditions as Egypt before the tournament, so the players will be able to acclimatize themselves with it and perform better heading into Afcon 2019. Let me know your thoughts about everything in the comments box. I move on to my final story, and it's about the Benin coach. He says he's wary of Ghana's threat in Group F. Now, the story says the head coach of Benin, Michel Duseya, has admitted Ghana and Cameroon are a threat to his side's chances of progress in the Nations Cup. Now, the Squirrels were drawn in Group F of the African Cup of Nations, defending champions Cameroon, 4-time champions Ghana, and minnows Guinea-Bissau. Now, the experienced manager, who is having his second spell with a West African nation, is poised on leading the country progress from the group stages. This is what he said. We know that there are big teams at the African Cup of Nations. With Cameroon and Ghana, we are served, he told Radio France International. As for Guinea-Bissau, it's a team that has been growing for years and has qualified for the CAN 2017, in which it finished making a good impression on its group. She is completing a group that will be hard for us. Benin will start their campaign in Egypt with a big clash against Ghana in Ismailia. So that is the Benin coach. They're wary of the threat of the Black Stars. Let me know your thoughts about everything in the comments box. Afcon 2019, I just can't wait. We'll bring you more updates on who we think will lift the tournament and who will win the groups and the 4 best third place teams. We'll bring you more of that on this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.